fire away.
Hey, great to be here and start our bowl preparation here on site. Kids traveled in yesterday and were able to get here relatively pretty well. A few flight issues, but great practice today. Good energy and looking forward to the rest of the week.
Josh, what value does this part of the state have to you in terms of recruiting and the fan base?
Yeah, a huge part of our being able to recruit inside the state. I've said it from the moment that I've gotten here. It's a priority. For us, that starts with just building relationships. High school coaches, our VFLs that are here inside of the region have a lot of good players that are from this area. Get a chance to come back home and play in front of their families. But it's vital to us as a program that we do it the right way. And this area obviously has a talent-rich environment, and got to continue to build those relationships.
Josh, after watching Purdue on film, what stands out about their passing game?
Yeah, they got playmakers out on the perimeter. Do a great job of getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands. He's a good decision maker, accurate with it, does a good job of taking care of it. You got to do a great job. Perimeter screen game, defeat blocks and go make plays in space defensively for us. We got to do a great job of affecting the quarterback. If you can get them into third and long and put some pressure on them, that's going to be critical. At the same time, with some of their quick game, you got to find a way to cause some issues with windows and him being able to deliver the football.
Coach, we've seen a couple more bowl games get canceled today. Do you all have any kind of issues right now going on? And where would you feel comfortable numbers-wise? Keep hearing these coaches saying we only got like 40 guys. What number would you feel comfortable with continuing to play with?
Yeah, I don't have a specific number. We've been very fortunate in that our guys that are non-vaccinated have done a great job of taking care of themselves throughout the entire year. We'll continue to follow the testing protocols set forth by the league. You want your kids to be smart in how they handle themselves and make sure that they take care of themselves, their teammates, and their family.
You talked about it in Knoxville being happy with the focus and the attention to detail. Did you see that today out here? Yeah,
I thought there was great energy today, from the time we got into meetings, but then out here on the practice field, and guys were crisp. Got some things that we got to clean up here before we get to kickoff too, but like the energy and focus that we saw from our guys.
Since the last time we talked, you said he's coming back next season. How excited are you to get him back and develop him more after what he did this year? Yeah, a guy that, from the time that we've gotten here has just continued to get better in every phase, off season, spring ball, during the summer, continued to gain confidence because of his work habits, what he's done throughout the course of the season, just continued to get better and better. And I think he's got a much higher ceiling than even how he's played at the end of this year. Excited to have him back, mature competitor, becoming a great leader inside of the wide receiver room in particular. It's a huge pickup for us as a program to get him back.
Is he a good representation for the guys that maybe haven't had as big an impact the last couple of years to say, hey, look what he did going from one year to the next?
He's a great representation of just continuing to put your head down, continuing to work. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. And it doesn't always happen for everybody the first day that you step on campus. For some it does. You're going to face adversity. You got to continue to compete as you go through your career. That's on this level. That's on the next level if you're able to get to that point. It's a great example of just continuing to work and compete. And he's a young man that has played really well, but has a bright future inside this game. He's only going to continue to get better.
Hendon's done so much for you, running and throwing. Is there more he can give? Is there another level you could look for from him?
Yeah, for sure. I was just talking about Hendon is an example of those exact same things. When it didn't go perfect for him early in the year, man, he continued to put his nose down and only competed and worked harder. You look at how he's played throughout the season. He's a young player, right? And I know he's coming back for his last year, but he's continuing to get better in everything that he's doing throughout the course of the season. For him, in off season, being comfortable in what we're doing, but being able to just go through, quarterback school with us, understand the game of football better, get better fundamentally. There's things that, when he gets back in January, we've already pinpointed on things that he can get better at. It's just a constant growth and evolution of who you are as a player.
You feel like this is going to be a home game for you? The amount of points will be on?
I'm excited for the game day environment. Absolutely, our players are too, man. This is Tennessee territory, and excited to see all of our fans here.
Just a couple of days from the game, obviously. How How set are you at that cornerback spot without Alante? Is that by committee? How comfortable are you at that position opposite of Warren?
Yeah, throughout the course of the season, one guy's down, the next guy steps up. I believe in the guys that will play there when we get to game day. It won't just be one guy, I don't think, throughout the entire 60 minutes. So, but excited to see those guys go compete.
Anything else?
Cade, he didn't look like he was out there today, or it doesn't look like he was practicing. Do you have anything on him?
I don't. I actually was able to move around. We didn't have him out of the padded part of it today, but we'll see where he's at as we get later in the week. He's starting to move around a lot better.
Is he pushing to play? Is that a regular conversation?
Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely pushing to play. Yep.
Jeremiah Crawford's a guy that got here later due to the JUCO season. How would you say he's kind of progressed, especially through these bowl practices?
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Man, he's a guy that, coming out of junior college, got here, middle part of the summer, continued to grow strength and conditioning wise, just his frame and strength as we've gone through the early part of the season. Schematically, just understanding and growing into the position has grown a ton throughout the course of it, and expect him to only continue to get better here inside of our program.
Is it difficult to maintain a routine practice-wise every day when you're at a bowl site for a week like this, as opposed to just what a road game would be?
Well, certainly it's different, right? They get a chance to go experience, see the city, and have fun with each other in the afternoon. There's no class, there's none of that. But the entire bowl preparation is kind of that way. For us, our routine once we get to the bowl sites, a little bit different, but we still meet in the morning, practice in the morning. They get the afternoons off, extended meetings just a little bit in the morning to cover what we would normally do in our afternoon meetings.
Josh, is this a chance for some of the young receivers that maybe didn't play a whole lot to get some work and improve during this time?
They've done it during bowl preparation. Potentially we'll have some opportunities on game day too. It's 15 practices of all of our entire program, young wide receivers included, having a chance to get better. That's it. Awesome, guys.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.